Okay, so the situation is you're driving a trolley and the track splits left and right. And you have a decision between the two directions, and in each of the directions there's a different person. And in the first scenario, it's between your newborn baby on the left and your grown child on the right. And what direction would you go and who would you kill and why?
New baby, because I feel like you already have a connection with the child that's already like grown with you. And so I just feel like that new baby is like, it's new. So it doesn't talk, it barely, I mean, obviously it knows its mom, but it doesn't really know any different. Like it wouldn't know that you like did that to it.
I would choose the grown child.
To save?
To save.
And why?
Because I already have a history, a bond, a connection from the past that's stronger than the newborn.
The grown child.
Why?
Because the new child hasn't got to experience life to any degree yet. The older child has at least had some experience and some choices in life.
I think I would say newborn. I would save.
Why?
Because I think my instinct would be to save the most helpless individual, which would be the newborn.
I would run over my newborn because my mother once told me that she would be so much more devastated losing us as grown people who she had such an intimate relationship with than having lost us as newborn babies. Not that she wouldn't have been sad if we died as babies, but she wasn't as attached to us as people and didn't know us as much as people. And so I feel like it would be less traumatic in the end to run over a newborn who didn't really know than someone who did.
I don't know what. So on one side it's the baby and on the other side it's the kid?
Yeah, they're both yours.
Well, maybe the baby, because the baby wouldn't know what was going on. The kid would know that a trolley's coming to hit him. So I'd probably scared to run over the baby who just had no idea. And sorry, Charlie. That's bad.
And then the second scenario, on your left-hand side, there's your child. And then on the right-hand side, there's 5 strangers. Which direction would you go?
I would save my kid.
Okay, and then what if it was 20 strangers?
I mean, I'd want to save my kid.
Okay, and then how about if it was 50 strangers and your child?
Well, okay, so if I put myself in that position, like with my parents, and my parents had to choose me or 50 people, I'd be like, save the people, because I'd forgive them. So I would tell them. I mean, obviously, it's say my kid couldn't, but I would put myself in those shoes of my kid, because you're taking other people's lives that you're not even connected with, or it reminds me of like the Holocaust, like innocent people.
I would choose my child.
Okay, and then what if it was your child in one direction and 20 strangers?
I would start to choose the strangers.
If it moved to 50?
Yeah, I mean,
Strangers.
I would choose the 20 strangers.
Okay, and why?
Hopefully it would be for the better good of humanity.
Okay. And then what are some of the moral dilemmas you would face with choosing the 20 over your baby?
Oh, dealing with the loss of a child, the heartbreak of having somebody close to you die, choosing to actually let them die is hard.
Would have to go with the newborn child.
Why?
Because it's somewhat weighing the life of one of your children over the life of other people's children. And while this choice is a difficult choice to make, one person's life is not greater than another person's life. 4.
4 people.
4 people. Well, 4 people's lives still. It's one person versus 4, even though the child is young. The 4 people, it's 4 against 1.
3.
3 people?
Mhm.
Do you know the ages of these people, or is that irrelevant? Okay, that's still the child. 2, still the child. 1, you don't know the age, still. That one could potentially be a toss-up.
I think my child, because to me the value of life is what you put on it. It's not quantifiable. It's more important to me than 5 other people who I don't know.
What about 10 people?
It depends. If I was choosing to save them as opposed to choosing to kill them or to do harm to them. If it was my responsibility to do harm to them, I would save 5 people. But if, like, on the trolley, if I'm choosing to save someone, I choose my child. That's a weird answer.
How about 50 people if they were on the train tracks?
The same answer. It's still my child, unless the scenario was changed where I was doing harm to that number of people.
So you'd go all the way up to like 100 to 1,000 people?
Yes, but I would not harm 1,000 people in order to save one. But given the opportunity to just save my one over 1,000 other people, I would choose my one.
Who would I run over? My child or 5 strangers? I think that it is wrong to run over 5 strangers instead of just one person, but I would run over the 5 strangers anyway because I feel like I would never be able to forgive myself for killing my own child, whereas I would be able to forgive myself for running over 5 people to save my child. Maybe I can forgive myself. Oh, child or 10 people. I think that I would still run over the 10 people. So I'm killing a small village to save my child. I feel like ethically I have to say that I would run over my own child to save 50 people. Yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, that quantity of life lost is not worth it.
I'd probably take out the 2 people.
What about 3 people?
Yeah, I'd probably take out 3 people. Probably no more than that, though. Why kill, like, more than 3 additional lives to save one?
So you would kill your kid over 4 people then?
Probably.
Okay.
I would kill the least amount of people that I had to.
So
So, if it's 1 on one side and 5 on the other, obviously I'd kill the 1, even if it was my own kid. Again, why are there dumbasses hanging out on the tracks?
they're just there.
And then the third scenario, you're no longer driving the trolley, but you're standing on a bridge that the trolley goes under. And in the tracks in front of the trolley, there's a huge group of strangers that the trolley will kill if somebody doesn't jump off the bridge and stop the trolley. So it's between you, and you can jump off the bridge and stop the trolley, or there's a random overweight man next to you that you can push off the bridge and he can stop the trolley. What do you do?
I would jump and do it because, like, in Spider-Man, when he risks his life. I don't remember which one it was, but he, like, jumps and tries to stop that light rail thing, to save all those people. And so to push someone else and be like, hey, you do it. Yeah, no. Like, I would do it.
And why would you kill you before somebody that you don't even know?
Because it's my choice, and I would live with that forever if I pushed someone off somewhere to like get killed to save other people. Unless he was like, do me, I'd be like, okay, but I would do it.
And would you always jump, or would you just let them kill the big group of people? Or would you still jump if it was between you and just the group of people?
I would jump. I would save those people.
I would jump.
Okay, and why?
I'm very comfortable with death, and I think that there's something wonderful to look forward to on the other side, and I have no fear of it.
And why would you not kill the random man?
Unless he asked me to kill him, I don't know his comfort level with death, and I just don't have a fear of it, so I would choose instantly myself.
No. Because that's like committing murder to potentially not even, I mean, there's no indefinite chance that it will save the child, but you are committing murder.
What if he does save the child? Like, it's 100% possibility.
100% possibility. Still, it's the act of you compromising someone else's life. You're killing someone to try and save someone else. That's another thing you can't do. One person's life is not greater than another. Because that's still the exact same thing. I mean, it's either way it's going to kill someone, but the choice there is you're choosing to kill someone over another. And it's you making the choice to kill someone.
No. Because that is, like what I was saying before, I would not intentionally do harm to a person who otherwise would not be harmed.
If there was a lot of people on the trolley, I would push the fat man off, but I would jump with him. If there was only one person on the trolley, then I probably wouldn't push him off because it's a life for life and there's no turnout. But I think our 2 lives would be worth saving many people's lives on the trolley. Friend?
Yeah, you would have to push the fat man off the bridge to save your friend.
Just my friend.
Your friend. Best friend.
My best friend. Oh, gosh. What would I do? To save my best friend. Well, my best friend has 2 kids, so I think I would do the same. I'd push the fat man off the bridge, but I'd jump with him.
Ooh. You'd push the man off.
Yeah. To save, like, my child or my dog.
Yeah.
I'd push the man off the bridge to stop the trolley. Sure. Do I...
You would not push the fat man off to save the woman.
So
Another
here's the other thing. If you push someone off to save them, what's the guarantee that they're going to actually be saved?
100%.
Oh, it's 100%?
Yeah.
No.
You still wouldn't push him off?
I wouldn't save them. Nor would I save them.
Yeah.
I think that's... Sorry, you're tough luck for being on the tracks.
What if it was your friend? Maybe your best friend on there.
And I had to push some random person off?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I push a random person off to save them.
Nice. What if it was you? What if you could jump off
And save someone else?
and save your friend?